For now, only the text of the Memorandum of Understanding has been finalized. The formal signing of the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding will take place on Friday between the principal parties to the memorandum, with Switzerland being discussed as a venue. The enemy that attacked the Islamic Republic of Iran in order to implement its malicious objectives suffered heavy defeats in all of its goals and strategies, while the Islamic Republic of Iran achieved remarkable victories in this war.
On television, an aide to Araghchi declared that Iran had won the war after the peace deal. Iran is now looking toward implementation of the deal after more than 3 months of regional fire. Mujtaba appears set to test US commitments as Tehran unveils what it calls an extremely important next step.
These very lengthy talks lasted perhaps more than 14 or 15 hours. During them, we presented the Islamic Republic of Iran's final amendments to the text, and naturally those amendments were reviewed, and the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding was finalized. That is the first point regarding this process. For now, only the text of the Memorandum of Understanding has been finalized. The formal signing of the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding will take place on Friday between the principal parties to the memorandum, with Switzerland being discussed as a venue. 2 immediate developments either have already occurred since last night, or must occur starting this morning and will occur. The first is the immediate and permanent end of the war and military operations on various fronts, including Lebanon. As you saw in the statement announced by the Prime Minister of Pakistan, it was explicitly stated that a permanent and immediate end to the war has been declared on all fronts, including Lebanon. The second development is that the President of the United States has announced his position regarding the lifting and termination of the naval blockade that the United States had imposed against the Islamic Republic of Iran. However, after the commitments of the Islamic Republic of Iran and the implementation of the other provisions of the Memorandum of Understanding, these will naturally take effect from Friday following the formal signing of the memorandum. This Memorandum of Understanding was not merely the result of a diplomatic initiative that produced this diplomatic achievement for the Islamic Republic of Iran. It was not solely the product of diplomatic efforts. Rather, it is indebted to our military achievements. It is indebted to the pure blood of the martyrs whom we lost in confronting the enemies of the system. The enemy that attacked the Islamic Republic of Iran in order to implement its malicious objectives suffered heavy defeats in all of its goals and strategies, while the Islamic Republic of Iran achieved remarkable victories in this war. The enemy itself was forced to request a ceasefire and negotiations, and now we are witnessing this draft understanding in which all of our positions, as well as the important issues we considered necessary, have been incorporated. We have no trust whatsoever in the enemy. Our trust is in our military power, our diplomatic strength, and the support and unity of our own people. For that reason, implementation of this memorandum is extremely important. We have specific plans to monitor the implementation of America's commitments under this Memorandum of Understanding, as well as in the second phase, when negotiations will be necessary in order to reach a final agreement. If such a final agreement is reached, naturally the important issue for us will be the implementation of its provisions. Any measures taken by the Islamic Republic of Iran regarding the commitment it accepts in the 1 or 2 areas that pertain to Iran will be aligned with, proportional to, and contingent upon the implementation of the other side's commitments. Wherever we observe shortcomings in the implementation of the other side's obligations, we will naturally take our own corresponding measures in response.
The US war with Iran appears to be ending after months of regional fire and widening confrontation. Iran says it has confirmed a US memorandum, with the regional war now set to end immediately. Tehran says all fronts will soon fall silent, in what it calls a step toward restoring regional stability. Peace appears to prevail as Iran's Security Council declares an immediate end to the war. Hormuz is set to reopen and the US blockade on Iran may end, raising hopes of more stable oil prices. Mujtaba has reportedly set June 19th as the date for the formal signing of the war-ending deal with the US. Trump hails the Iran deal and says the Strait of Hormuz will reopen on Friday. Donald Trump said, and I quote, "This great deal will bring peace and security to the whole region. Many presidents have tried to make peace with Iran, and all have failed before me. The leaders of the region have, for the first time, found a president who can help them achieve real peace. With the opening of the strait upon the signing of the deal on Friday, for purposes of mine removal, oil will flow on both ends again for the region and the world." Unquote. The official signing ceremony will be held in Switzerland, Pakistan's Prime Minister said. Shehbaz Sharif said, and I quote, "Following intensive talks, we are pleased to announce that the peace deal between the United States of America and Islamic Republic of Iran has been reached. Both sides have declared the immediate and permanent termination of military operations on all fronts, including in Lebanon. The official signing ceremony will be on Friday, the 19th of June in Switzerland. We would like to thank the United States of America and the Islamic Republic of Iran for their commitment to finding a diplomatic solution to the conflict. We would also like to extend our sincere appreciation to our brothers in this mediation effort, the great leadership of State of Qatar, for their support in reaching this agreement. I would also especially thank the visionary leadership of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and Republic of Turkey for their immense contributions in this regard. With the agreement now in place, mediators will facilitate a series of meetings this week. These pre-implementation discussions will lay the foundation for the technical talks and the official signing ceremony." Unquote. The UN chief has also hailed the agreement between the United States and Iran.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that we will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.